2K Sports. And so for the Grizzlies, their last game, a loss to Miami.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to what with it. I mean, they dug this
courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Memphis, Green is the three with Zebo at the 4. Conley and Allen in the backcourt, and it's Gasol at the 5. LeBron outside. Here's Splitter. He sinks the 11-footer. Splitter's got the opening field goal of the game for the Cavs.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Now here's Conley. Last game, 26 points. Pass to Randolph. Just 5 on the clock. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic, and they got good shots, and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And a wide-open look for Freak. Hits it from three-point range. Freak's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Irving against Conley. The drive by Allen. Now the feed to Gasol. Outside, Green. He's just under 2.5 minutes played so far. A shot by Randolph. Nobody around. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they get that first one out of the way. All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Now here's Allen. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively also doing a great job. Couple blocks in that game as well.
Gasol's shot is good.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Herrera. Here's Splitter. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
On the free throw, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Allen kicks to Conley. Right side, Green. Conley against Irving to the inside. And counted. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Pass to Thompson. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Herrera. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside Conley. There's the pass to Allen. Thompson against Randolph. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath it. Spot two.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith is checked in. Here's Allen. That's good. Allen's got 5 now.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul. The Cavaliers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Splitter. Conley dishes to Randolph. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Herrera. Nailed from three-point land. Freak's got 14 points for the game.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Allen gets to Conley. Allen against Irving. Allen passes to Randolph. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
LeBron dishes to Mozgov. Smith kicks to Freak. Steps back and fires. And he gets the jumper to drop. 16 points for him.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Allen outside. He feeds it to Randolph. From 13. Shot is off. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Herrera. Kept alive. Here's Irving. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Dave Yeager gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now Conley. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Gasol's shot is good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Verajau's checked in. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Scotty's checked in for Randolph. Johnson comes in for Green. Adams, he's checked in for Tony Allen. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Splitter's checked in for Verajau. Thompson comes in for Mozgov. Hardaway's checked in for James. And Herrera's subbed in for Kyrie Irving. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Zach Randolph is checked in for Gasol. Green comes in for Johnson. Tony Allen's checked in for Jordan Adams. And it's Mike Conley in for Isaiah Cannon. So on the floor for Memphis, Allen and Green are the wings. Scott is out there with Zach Randolph. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. The Grizzlies trail by 8. And Scott now, top of the key. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
Yeah, Greg, I like this matchup for them. Not a cakewalk. It's not going to be easy, but they clearly have the advantage.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. It's Allen on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. Allen drives in. Good D by Thompson.
Just tentative in the paint. Lacking a little bit of confidence. Allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Green, the pass to Conley. Baseline jumper. The Grizzlies with another miss. Cleveland's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Herrera. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Scott dishes to Conley. Lets it go from deep. Some solid defense here from Herrera. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Releases. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And it's now 23 points for Freak. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. Looking to end the run. Another miss by Conley.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And Freak throws it down.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
And that one's good.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Tries a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Randolph. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Randolph's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I don't want us taking shots.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Herrera.
Move the ball, spread their defense, and get our shooters some clean looks.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by...
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome back, everybody. 3rd quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Just absolute domination in this one for Freak. 25 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
The forwards are LeBron and Thompson. Herrera is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Splitter in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for David Blatt. Here's Herrera. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Conley with it. Out defended by Freak. Here's Randolph. Misses off the left iron. Well, the Cavaliers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. In the corner, Irving with it. Dishes to Freak. Can't get it to go. And it's Memphis the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers was superb. He ended up with 50 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Freak's got 27 points.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Conley against Irving. Conley kicks to Randolph.
That's the wall.
And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. Feeds to Allen. Passes it to Randolph. Out to Conley. Randolph a screen. To the paint. Irving with the steal. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Plays it in off the breakaway. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
To the middle. Here's Allen. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Here's a look at some stats for Randolph. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 4th in rebounding, 9th in field goal percentage, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. I mean, you really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. Here's Conley. Outside Gasol. 6 on the shot clock.
That's the wall.
Right through the D for the layup. Gasol's got 10. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Irving passes to James. Now the dish to Splitter. He kicks it to Freak. It's stolen by Allen. Fast break Memphis. But a nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Ball's knocked loose. And it's off the back rim. No good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And that one's good by Herrera.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And here is Conley. Randolph a screen. Allen outside. Doubled by Herrera. Allen dishes to Conley. 13 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's Freak missing. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Green kicks to Allen. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Conley with a wide-open look. Another shot. Randolph can't hit.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Herrera. Irving against Conley. Fires for three. They get it back.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
You can't afford to be...
Teams changing it up here. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Green is the 3 with Zebo at the 4. Conley out there with Cannon. And it's Scott in at center.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
He is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Over in the corner, Green. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feed. Conley's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Kicks to Freak. It's rebounded by Memphis. Randolph's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Conley kicks to Cannon. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and the wide open shot from Green. It's good from long range.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
The screen from Thompson. LeBron passes to Herrera. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Cannon. And Splitter pulls it down.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Back to Green. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Green's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
James kicks to Thompson, and that one's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Cannon dishes to Randolph. Randolph draws the double. Jeff Green on the wing. James covering. Randolph a screen on Irving. Just 5 to shoot. And Zach Randolph the bucket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Herrera. Randolph grabs the board. Randolph's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Green passes to Conley. They double him with Freak. Scott kicks to Conley. Cannon dishes to Randolph. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The Cavaliers leading by 11. A nice shot by LeBron.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Timeout. Start it. Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that break, Coach Dave Yeager had some words for his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively, saying, listen, let's make the simple play. Take care of the basketball. We can't afford to waste any possession. Guys, can they clean it up?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Tony Allen. At the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
What a night so far for Allen. He has 8 points and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Cleveland foul call. Tristan Thompson. That's his 4th.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Gasol hits them both. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Herrera. Gasol with the defensive effort.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Randolph a screen. Let's go. And another miss by Memphis.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Here's Herrera. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Conley kicks to Gasol. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Freak's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
LeBron kicks to Splitter. Back to James. Now here's Freak, defended by Allen. Here's Herrera. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Allen, that's good.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Cleveland.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from 3-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Mozgov drives in. And James gets it to go on the assist by Mozgov.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Stolen by Randolph. Takes the 13-footer, and that's good for 2.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
James against Green to the left wing. Here's Herrera. And another 3 for Cleveland.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tell us if
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith. And Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. How'd you feel about his performance, Kenny?
He was an assassin from the three-point line.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.